The following is a live presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. And good afternoon, good morning, good evening to you. My name is Ron Juckett. Welcome to the program for the 7th day of December 2022. We return to the Addams family, creepy and kooky and all a little spooky, for today's game day number 4 of our 40 in this series that will extend well into the next year or so. Today, the Montreal Canadiens get the doubleheader. I believe everyone has a doubleheader now, and I believe we're also going to see Buffalo and Boston play today as well. So that's the setup for you. 3 games of stone cold hockey for you. And to get your appetite back to be whetted again, let's take a look of where we are. Again, 40-game season. And so the standings, the Bruins are 3-1 with 6 points. Remember, whoever wins by more than 5 points is the automatic winner. Hartford at 2-1 with 4 points. The Sabres 2-2 with 4 points. Montreal 1-2, and Quebec 1-3 with 2 points. Craig Janney is our leading scorer. He has 9 points through 4 games, 3 goals and 6 assists. And Benoit Hogue has 16 penalty minutes. For our goaltenders, Patrick Roy is the top goalie so far, 1-1 with a goals against average of .303. Andy Moog, man, is he stand on his head when he plays. Him and Clint Malarchuk are tied at .336. And then every kiss begins with Kay Whitmore. Apparently his wife said that too. Has a goals against average of .358. So without any further delay, let's get to it. Let's play some hockey. Bernie, hopefully you are well too. Big Dave, good afternoon. And John, yeah, afternoon hockey on the dial. And so we start with Hartford and Montreal from the form. And it'll be Sidorkiewicz versus Jean-Claude Bergeron for the Habs. Hartford 2-1 on this replay. Montreal 1-2 so far. Here in chance of Let's Go Buffalo. So the puck is dropped. And we take 4 minutes off the clock to start the game. Hartford's control is 1-9. Montreal's is 11-20. And we get a puck battle. If this blue die, or this die here is 11 or higher, it is a 14. So we do indeed start with a puck battle. And it's going to be a 2-minute minor on Montreal. It's going to be Matthew Schneider who gets called for the hold at 4 minutes. So the Whale go on the power play. The first chance belongs to Bobby Holik. Holik has a chance in the slot. Bergeron is a horrible goalie. It's a goal, 0-60. He shoots. Oh, what a save by Bergeron. Oh, my word. So the first chance is cleared away. This time it's Paul Cyr. And Montreal kills it. So Hartford with 2 good chances, or 1 good chance, but can't capitalize. And J.C. Bergeron looks like Patrick Roy out there. 6 minutes gone first period. We take 1 minute off the clock. We're going to get a control. Who's going to get the scoring chance? Montreal. Hartford's defense is a 5. So 5 or lower? Nope. It's Stefan Richer in alone. Over the line. Richer has a chance in the slot. So Dorkowitz is a 6. 0-53. Richer. Oh no. Sidorkiewicz stands tall. And both goalies have made a good statement to start the game. We remain scoreless. 13 to go in the first. We take 6 minutes off. 7 minutes to go. Going to be a puck battle between these two division rivals. Crash the net. Aggression check. Higher results deals 1 hit plus 1 hit if they also have 1 or more enforcers. Then they might get a crease chance. Hartford's aggression is +2, by the way. So add 2 to 14. So Hartford has a 16. Montreal rolls a 16, so Hartford delivers the hits, and Paul Sear has a chance in the crease. He scores on a 0-72. And it's a 60, and it's a goal. So Paul Sear, Hartford with the 2 hits. They beat up the Habs, and Sear put it in. His 3rd of the year from Verbeek and Tomlak, who had their 2nd. How you doing, Matt? So the Whale, a 1-0 lead here at the Forum. Boo, boo. So 7 minutes to go here in the opening stanza. We take 3 off the clock. Going to be a scoring chance for Montreal. Habs come back the other way. It's going to be Denny Savard. Savard in alone. Scores! It was J.J. Daniel with a perfect drop pass right on the stick of Savard, and Denny just put it over the shoulder of Sidorkiewicz. And it's 1-1. Zalapsky Smurf, how are you? He always knows when his Whalers are playing. So Daniel and Richer get their 2nd assist, and Savard's 4th of the year. So 4 minutes to go in the first period, 1-1. We take 2 minutes off the clock. They battle along. Scoring chance for somebody. Going to be the Whale. Montreal's defense 1-6. Oh, Krieger got through the D. Krieger trying to get a goal. Attacking stamina greater than the opponent. Krieger in the crease. He scores 0-65. He scores. Todd Krieger takes advantage of Jean-Claude Bergeron to make it 2-1 Hartford. His 3rd of the season from Carey Wilson and Paul Sear, who has 2 points already. So Sear scored the 1st, and he got the assist on the 2nd. And the crowd at the Forum is oohing and awing for all the wrong reasons. Hartford trying to take advantage and get 2 big points. As we come to the end of the first period, that is the end of the first period. And Hartford is stunning Montreal 2-1. So the first goal coming at 12:11 in the first here, his 3rd from Verbeek and Tomlak. Montreal knotted it up at 15:52. Savard from Daniel and Richer. And then Krieger just a moment ago from Wilson and Sear to make it 2-1. Montreal had the 1 power play or penalty kill situation, and they did that. So Hartford 0 for 1 on the power play. But the Whale looked to be the better of the 2 teams, at least to start. Second period, 1 minute off the clock, 19 to go. Another puck battle. These 2 teams. Oh, we got a fight! Both teams deal a hit if the stamina for either team is 7 or less, and it is now because Montreal dropped to 7. So Dean Evison and J.J. Daniel drop the gloves. And it will be a brief brawl. Evison lands a quick, hard shot before they go down. And so Hartford, excuse me, gets +1 on the stamina and an automatic column A attack. So Hartford about to get a scoring chance. Evison and Daniel in the box. Hartford. It's Verbeek. Oh, but their attack isn't that good. And so the slot pass to Verbeek was not there, and it goes behind the net. Hartford can't take advantage. We take 5 minutes off the clock. The fighting major's over. 13 to go in the second period. Another puck battle, and it's going to be a minor penalty on Brian Skrudland as Hartford takes a hit. So the Whale 0 for 1 on the power play will get the next chance as Skrudland again gets called for the hold, and this sellout crowd at the Forum is not very happy. So Mikhail Anderson gets the first bite of the cherry on the power play, and Montreal not only kills it, but it kills the next chance as well. So Hartford is 0 for 2 now on the power play. They still lead 2-1. 11 minutes to go. We take a full 6 minutes off the clock. 5 to go here in the second period. Yet another puck battle. This has been a grinder. Minor penalty check. Hartford's going to be +2 here. So it is 2 and 4 is 6. So Montreal rolls a 7 or higher. Hartford goes on the power play. They roll a 4. So it's Dean Evison out of the box after his fight. He's one away from his own kind of hat trick. And so Montreal goes on the power play as Evison has the slash. So it's Sylvain Lefebvre first. Lefebvre trying to tie this game. He does! Shane Corson had the initial shot on Sidorkiewicz, and the puck bounded away, and Lefebvre drove it home. And so that is a power play goal from Montreal. That is Lefebvre's first goal of the season. That is Shane Corson's first assist of the season, and Peter Svoboda's second. And with 4 to go in the second, it's 2-2. So we're knotted up at 2. 4 to go in the period. We're down to 1 minute. And we're going to have another puck battle. Hope your feelings are good. And it'll be a penalty on Pat Verbeek. And so Hartford takes the dumb penalty interference. And Montreal already has 1 power play goal. Let's see what they do. With a second chance, Brent Gilchrist as the siren's about to sound. Gilchrist. It is a point chance because Montreal's stamina is greater than the defense? No. They have a stamina of 5, and Hartford's defense is a 5. So it's a point chance for Gilchrist. Brent from the blue line, easy save for Sidorkiewicz, and that's where we are after 40 minutes. The lone goal, Lefebvre on the power play from Corson and Svoboda. After 2 periods here at the Forum, it's the Whale 2, the Habs 2. So Russ Courtnall with a second chance here as we start the third period. Courtnall, a one-time pass from LeBeau, and he slams it home for his first, and Montreal goes up 3-2. A tic-tac-toe play. Courtnall to LeBeau, back over to Courtnall, and the one-timer Sidorkiewicz was kind of screened on the play and never saw it. So it's 3-2 Montreal. We take 5 minutes off the clock, 14 to go in the third. Scoring chance for Montreal. Can the Whale defend? No. Denny Savard. He's got 1 goal already. He is going to get a slot chance. Hartford couldn't redirect it, so it's a goal. 0-53, 39 scores. Savard, his second of the game and 5th of the season, makes it 4-2. Corson, his second assist of the game, is the one that set that up, and Eric Desjardins quarterbacked the chance. So Savard is 5th, Corson his second, and Desjardins his second. And Montreal feeling a little more comfortable now. Quebec is their second game today. So we take 4 minutes off. 10 to go. Third period. Scoring chance for Hartford. Montreal's defense is a 6. And so Ron Francis is chased down. Francis will try to make something out of nothing. He's got a chance from the point. Because Montreal is a tired team. So Francis scores 0-46. He scores! So Francis just bided his time. Verbeek fed him over the line, and Ronnie right by the pads of Jean-Claude Bergeron make it a 4-3 game. So Hartford is only down 1 with half a period to go. And no, Zari Zalapski did not get an assist. Send your cards and letters too. All right, halfway home in the third. We take the clock down to 4 minutes. Crunch time here at the Forum. Another puck battle, and we got a fight. Montreal's attrition or stamina is down to 4. And so who's into it? It's Ulfie versus Odeline. Ho, 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 ho. The heavyweights going at it. It's a tough fight. Both players competently clutch with one another and exchange savage shots. Tension de-escalates, which is good for Hartford. +1 of the puck battle. Also +1 stamina for both teams. So Odeline and Samuelson, unless this game goes to overtime, are done for this one. 4 to go. Zalapsky Smurf is officially petitioning the official score to add Zarley's assist to the Francis goal. And my response to that is, yeah, whatever. So we take 2 minutes off the clock. About to have an empty net situation. It is going to be a scoring chance for Montreal, but Shane Corson is written down by Hartford. Corson trying to get something away. No shot. So Hartford will pull Sidorkowicz as soon as we roll the die. We take 40 seconds off. Verbeek as the first bite of the cherry. He shoots. He has a chance in the slot. Bergeron, now who you want here for Montreal, 0 to 60 in about 4.2 seconds. He's driving a Toyota. Verbeek ties the game. Verbeek ties it. He had it in the slot. Montreal's defense fell apart. Verbeek from Bobby Holik and Brad Shaw. At 18:32, so we might actually see Ulfie and Odeline back on the ice. Yep, Holik did play for Hartford, so Dorkowitz goes back in the net. And we head to overtime. After 60 minutes, it's not enough. Andy Rooney wants more time. It's the Whale 4, the Habs 4. So 5 on 5, and you're guaranteed, I think, 1 roll here. So Sidorkowicz and Bergeron drink the Gatorade. We roll a 2. 3 to go in the extra frame. Scoring chance for Montreal. Can Hartford defend? No. Richer to try to win this. He has a chance from the point. So Dorkowitz is a 6, so 0 to 41. Richer shoots. No. So Dorkowitz with a huge save. And we regroup. 3 minutes to go. Extra stanza. We're down to 0. This is it. This is the last play of the game. What's it going to be? It's a puck battle. And it won't matter, I don't think. I think the penalty here is just for window dressing. Somebody delivered the hit. It was going to be Hartford. Actually, they both take penalties. Castellac and McPhee. And that'll do. And so we get a kissy your sister moment here. In a 4-4 tie. So, I guess I got to give up some stars, huh? Denny Savard will get 1. He had 2 goals, so we'll make him the number 2 star. We'll make Ron Francis the number 3 star. Actually, I'll give it to Verbeek the number 3 star, because Verbeek is the one that put it in the net with the extra attacker on. And then we'll give Paul Sear, who had a goal and assist, the number 1 star. So that's how this first one plays out. So a 4-4 tie. And now we go to, well, in a minute, we'll go to the Boston Garden as the first place Bruins take on the second place Sabres right after this. As soon as I can find. Oh. So Reggie Lemelin is in the net for the Boston Bruins. He has a goalie rating of 6. Darren Poopa Scoopa is in for the Sabres, and he has a goalie rating of 7. Attack 10 for the Bees, 9 for the Sabres. Control 1-8 for Buffalo on scoring chances. Bruins 9-20, and the puck battle starts at 11. We drop the puck, and we take 2 off the clock. Chance of let's go Buffalo, I hear from the crowd. We start immediately with a puck battle, and since we are tied, no one can battle back. The Bruins deliver the hit. We take 3 minutes off. 15 to go in the first period. Another puck battle. This time around, the Sabres take the penalty. It'll be on Rob Ray for interference, and the Bruins go on the power play. So the home team crowd likes that. Jim Weimer gets the first chance here. Weimer has, a sliding defender blocks the shot, and the Bruins have got to regroup. First half of the power play is done. Davey Poulin. Poulin over the line. Poulin, another blocked shot. And the Bruins can't get anything. Good call by the Sabres. And Ray returns to the ice. We take 1 minute off the clock. 12 to go here in the first. A third puck battle in the period. And again, no one is behind. And so the Bruins deliver another hit. Sabres and Bruins scoreless, 12 minutes to go. First period in what's been a physical period so far. We take 4 off. Going to have a scoring chance for the Bruins. And Graham Townsend, is in alone. Townsend scores! Are you kidding me? It rattled in off of Poopa's blocker pad, and Graham Townsend, the lost member of the Who, gets the goal from Stefan Quintal, and the Bruins lead it 1-0. What are the chances of Graham Townsend scoring? You got to roll a 99 for him to get a goal. You got to roll a 99 for Townsend to get an assist. You got to roll a 99 for Townsend to get a penalty. But yet, here he is. He has a tally right now to put the Bruins ahead. 1 minute gone. Another puck battle. And make a stand. Both teams. Here we go. We got to fight. We got to fight. Dean Kennedy and Cam Neely. Everybody's up for this one, and it's going to be a very tough fight. Both players competently clinch each other and exchange savage shots. So Neely and Kennedy will rest for 5 minutes. Everybody's cheering this one. And 1 stamina, and then the puck battle goes to 12. So lots of whistles and all that. 7 to go here in the first period. Down to 1 minute. We took all 6 minutes off. Bruins up 1-0. Yeah, another puck battle. And a will to win. Both teams deal one hit. The team with a higher stamina creates a chance in the crease. Bobby Carpenter. Carpenter trying to score. He does. In the crease, Rosie Ruziska with a good pass, and Carpenter swiped it past Pupa to make it 2-0. So the Bruins look good at home, trying to go 4-1 on the season. So let's see if we have, this needs to be a 1 in order for the period to continue. It is a 1. One last gasp of the first period. It's a scoring chance for the Bruins. It is Peter Skirko. Skirko has a chance in the slot. 0-46. Skirko scores! The Sabres were trying to clear to kill the clock, and Craig Janney stole it, found Glenn Wesley, and then found Skirko to make it 3-0 Boston. And the Sabre fans throw their trash up to the booth to hit me in the head with it. So the scoring in the first period, Graham Townsend at 11:20 to make it 1-0 from Quintal. Bobby Carpenter at 18:30 to make it 2-0 from Rosie Ruziska. And then Skirko from Wesley and Janney. And for Janney now, he has 10 points on the season. So Lemelin, a period shutout. Pupa gets an earful as we start the second period. 2 minutes gone. Scoring chance for the Bruins. Don Sweeney. Sweeney in over the line. He's got a chance in the crease. Sweeney scores. So now the Celtics are getting out the pretzels to rip open this wound on the Sabres. Sweeney his first, that's Don Sweeney, from Neely his second, and Craig Janney has another assist. You think the Sabres will be zeroing in on Janney the rest of the game? It's the second assist of the game and 8 on the year. We take 5 minutes off the clock, 13 to go in the second. Puck battle. Sabres looking for anything. Oh, a visiting player is down. Both teams will take a hit, and the Sabres are going to have an injury. And it's going to be a 1 less attack for the Sabres. So the Bruins looking pretty fine here. 13 to go in the second. We take 5 minutes off the clock. Another puck battle and a minor penalty check here. So let's see. Bruins are +1. So the Sabres raw roll is a 16. And the Boston roll is a 15. So it'll be Rob Ray again. What's Ray? Another trip. So Ray finds a sin bin the second time. All 4 Bruin goals have come in even strength. So it'll be Wes Waltz. He tries first. Waltz. Oh! Takes a hit in the middle of the ice and the Sabres clear. They regroup. It's Jim Weimer. Weimer over the line. Shoots. And it's going to be a 2-minute minor on Buffalo. Kennedy. D. Kennedy got called for the trip. So it's not a 2-minute advantage, but the Bruins pretty much remain on the power play. Sabre fans have gotten used to the name calling Don Koharski a fat pig and have another donut. Meanwhile, Ray Bourque has a chance. Bourque's not going to miss. Bob Sweeney put on the initial shot, and Bourque joins the scoring party. He slams it home past Pupa, and it's 5-0 Bruins. And the Sabre fans are stone cold silent in the chat. So 5-0 Boston with 5 to go here in the second period. We take 3 minutes. We have a scoring chance. This time it's the Sabres. I don't think they've really had a chance on Reggie yet. Bruins defense is a 6. Gonna be Dale Howardchuk, bothered by the Bruins defense, and Buffalo delivers a hit as Boston knocks him off the play. Dying minutes of the second period. And that will be the second period. All Boston here in the second 20. Don Sweeney from Cam Neely and Craig Janney, and then Bork from Bob Sweeney, and that's on the power play on the Kennedy trip. So after 40 minutes of the second of our triple header today, it's the Bruins 5, the Sabres nothing. So as we start the third period, Aaron Judge can now afford to live in Midtown Manhattan. He signed that 9-year deal today for a reported $360 million to stay with the Yankees. The Boston Red Sox have a new closer in Kenley Jansen. See how that works out for them. All right, third period here at the Garden. We take 2 minutes off the clock. Going to be a scoring chance for the Sabres. Again, trying to put some pressure on Lemelin. They do. It's Andreychuk. In alone. Andreychuk. In the crease. 0 to 65. Yes! Andreychuk scores. And the Sabres are on the board 5-1. McGillney, his first assist. Andreychuk's first goal, and Turgeon's third assist. The Blue Jays have done nothing. I'm sorry. So the Sabres trying to make this a game. Going to need some low rolls on the timing dial. That's not going to help them out. 5 minutes gone. 13 to go. Scoring chance coming for the Bruins. It's going to be Cam Neely. He's trying to pull a Gordie Howe here today. Neely, he scores. It was Christian on the odd man rush. Bork and Christian play tic-tac-toe. They found Neely, and it's 6-1. This might be the biggest blowout I've had. So the Bruins, every time that we did this season in the beta, the Bruins either won the cup or made the finals. This is a really, really good Boston team. Six minutes gone. 7 to go in the game. Yet another puck battle, and we got to fight. We got to fight. It's Mike Hartman and Jeff Lazaro. They've dropped the gloves, and a brief brawl. Lazaro lands a couple of quick hard ones onto Hartman before they go down, and the Bruins are going to get a scoring chance here. +1 on the stamina. It's not what Buffalo needed. And it's going to be Ken Hodge, who we have not called his name today. Hodge over the line. It is going to be a point chance for Hodge. He will score. 0 to 35. Nope. An easy save for Pupa. Hasn't had many of those today. And it remains 6-1. Buffalo wants this clock to run now. They want it to be done. 2 minutes gone. 4 to go. Scoring chance for the Sabres. And it's going to be Dave Snuggerud. Snuggerud all by himself. He's got a chance from the point. 0 to 41. No, what a save by Lemelin. Reggie got the pad on it. Clears it out. 4 to go. Reggie, I'm sorry, the Bruins. 3 to go. They take 1 minute off. Another puck battle. And we've already had the fight on the war of attrition. So both teams just knock each other senseless one more time. 3 minutes to go. Hartman and Lazaro still in the box for their fight. We're down to the last minute of the game. Last chance for romance in this one. Scoring chance for the Bruins, like they need it. It is going to be Bob Sweeney. Sweeney by himself, going to have a chance from the point. Sweeney, 0-35. Oh, what a save by Pupa, but too much, too little, too late. And the Bruins win the easy one here, 6-1. So in the third period, Andrechuk gets his first from McGillney and Turgeon. McGillney's first and Turgeon's third. Then Neely, you know what? Neely did pull the Gordie Howe. So Neely topped the scoring off his third of the season at 6:08 from Christian and Bork. So our number 3 star is going to be Graham Townsend, because what's the likelihood he's going to score again this year? Number 2, Reggie Lemelin, who stood on his head, only gave up the 1 goal, and our number 1 star is going to be Cam Neely. He got into the fight with Kennedy in the first period. He got an assist on the Don Sweeney goal in the second, and he scored in the third to cap the scoring. And so Neely, for all you do, Gordie Howe sends this bud for you. So the Bruins go to 4-1. They have 8 out of a possible 10 points with their 6-1 win over the Sabres. So one more for you. Quebec and Montreal in a battle now for the cellar. So here are the standings. Hartford will be the doubleheader the next time around. So Boston, 8 points. They've scored 24, allowed 15. Hartford and Buffalo, and now Montreal and Quebec. Neither team has covered themselves in clover so far. We'll have that one for you in a moment. Thanks, Bernie. So here we go. The third part of our trifecta. It is Andre Red Light Rasico in net for Montreal. Although he's a 7. He's a 7. And it'll be Ron Tugnut in the net for Quebec. Quebec 1-3. Montreal 1-2-1. So a rough start for the Habs. Quebec, anything they can get out of here will be just fine. So we drop the puck. We take 5 minutes off. Going to be a puck battle. Montreal, by the way, scoring chances 9-20. Quebec 1-8. So these two teams who don't like each other, there'll be a minor penalty check. It'll be an 11. It should be on Montreal, you would think. Yes, it is. Lyle Odeline made sure of that. And the Nords, because Odeline is charged, gives up the stupid power play. And the Nords had the first chance of the hockey game. Mike Huff. And it's a short-handed counter. LeBeau the other way. Stephane LeBeau. He will score on a 0-35. LeBeau scores shorty. It's a short-handed goal. Even when Quebec had everything going for it, they still couldn't do anything with it. LeBeau, his second of the season from Svoboda and Denny Savard. And it's 1-0 Montreal. A counter the other way that Quebec just wasn't prepared for. Now their defense is only a 2, That is awful. And that awful defense coughed up the puck and leads to the Montreal goal. Now Matt Sundin will try and tie this puppy. He has a chance in the crease. 0-58. Sundin can't get it past Rasico, and Quebec gets nothing with a chance. Montreal leads 1-0. 13 to go, first period. We take 6 minutes off the clock, 7 to go. Scoring chance for Montreal. The Habs. It's going to be Mark Peterson, not even a household name in his own house. He's got a chance. It's going to be from the point. Can Tugnut see it? 0-35. Tugnut didn't see it. And so it's 2-0 Montreal. So Peterson, his first from Stefan Richer. And you can smell the fight coming. You know one is coming. Because Quebec just got burned again. We take 1 minute off the clock. 6 to go. First period. 2-0 Habs. Scoring chance for barely Montreal. Quebec can't stop it. Russ Courtnall. He's over the line, and he will score easily. A breakaway. Andrew Castles is the one that fed Courtnall, and Courtnall to skate away from everybody else, and boom goes the dynamite. And it's 3-0 Montreal. Richer, by the way, picks up his second assist of the period, and that is 4 for him on the year. So the Nords are going to be licking their wounds. The province of Quebec is shut down indeed to watch this game, and no one's drinking the O'Keefe. It is all Molson export. Nothing halfway about it. X says it all. 1 minute off the clock. Quebec says that's closing time. Puck battle coming. These two teams grind along the board. No fight as of yet, but you know it's coming. They both deliver a hit. 5 to go in the first. 3-0 Montreal. We only take 1 minute off the clock. Going to have a scoring chance again for the Habs. Courtnall in alone. Russ. Oh! Montreal's attack isn't that good, and Courtnall broke his stick on the shot, so nothing doing there. Quebec would like 15 minutes to regroup. Do they get it? Yes, they do. And after 20 minutes here in Montreal, all Habs all the time, it's 3-0. So LeBeau, short-handed, the Odeline penalty didn't hurt. Not something that you say an awful lot of. Oh, yeah, these games were huge. They did not like each other. They did not like each other. And the only time that Quebec got on television, especially English television, is when they played Montreal because of the brewery difference. Carling O'Keefe for Quebec and Molson for Montreal and Toronto. And so, no, the Nords just never really stood a chance. Anyway, LeBeau shorthanded from Svoboda and Savard at 5:10. Peterson, his first from Richer at 12:10. And then at 13:42, Courtnall makes it 3-0 Montreal. His second of the year from Andrew Castles and Stefan Richer. So Richer has 2 assists. So here we go, second period. Quebec, hopefully they got some good advice in the locker room between periods. 5 minutes off the clock. Going to be a scoring chance for Montreal. Quebec couldn't stop a parked car. Here's Denis Savard. Savard scores. Another breakaway on this terrible defense from Quebec. This time it was Desjardins that set it up. Carbonneau, his 4th assist, and he found Denis Savard streaking towards the net. And Denny, that might lead the replay or the season with his 6th goal. So 4-0 Montreal here in the first part of the second period. Dave says, Hockey Night in Canada is one thing about miss growing up in Buffalo. It's available on the center ice package, but not the same. Nope, not anymore. It isn't. 8 o'clock, Saturday night. Absolutely. Absolutely must-see TV. Anyway, we take 2 minutes off the clock. 13 to go in the second. Montreal throwing a shutout. Scoring chance coming from Montreal. Quebec, again, a parked car. Here comes Savard again. Hat-trick bid for Denny. Yes, sir! They put the pressure on Tugnut. It was Gilchrist. He got the first assist. Desjardins put on a shot. Savard scooped up the rebound, waited to see if anyone was open behind the net, realized that there wasn't, and he just wrapped it home to make it 5-0 Montreal. And for Savard, that's not a hat trick, but his second. So he has 3 points on the night. But he's one off from having a natural. And I believe that big brother Montreal has taken little brother Quebec behind the woodshed and shown them the switch. 13 to go. We take 3 minutes off the clock. We got a puck battle. You know a fight's coming. Minor penalty check coming up here. So it won't be for this. And it's going to be on Quebec as Huck Finn gets called, or Stefan Finn. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, even the Bruins fans understand this pain. Too many men on the ice. And so, already up 5-0, Montreal goes on the power play. They've not scored on the power play. In fact, it's their first power play chance of the game. They had 4 even strength and a shorty. It'll be Russ Courtnall. His first chance on this one scores. It was Matthew Schneider who put the puck on, and Courtnall took advantage and scored, and that's going to be it for Tugnut. So Stefan Fissette comes in relief. But it's already 6-0 Montreal. And Andre Red Light Rasico can pretty much open up the wine coolers at this point. We take 3 minutes off, 6 to go. Another puck battle. And we're going to go to the agitator table. Brought to you by Maytag. Does your laundry facility agitate your clothes enough? Well, if you buy a Maytag washer dryer, they'll be agitated enough. Just like whatever happens here. We roll a 3. Home agitator, yes. Deal 1 hit for each agitator. Minor penalty called on the visitor. If no agitator visiting team gets a slot chance, it's Owen Nolan of all people with a scoring chance. And he can't do it. Rasico with a good save. 6 to go here in the second. 6-0 Montreal. We're down to 1 minute to go in the period. Another puck battle. Minor penalty check. And it's going to be on Quebec. Michel Petit gets called for a slash at 19 minutes. And Montreal already has 1 power play goal. Let's see if they can make it 2. Not the most competitive stream today, is it? So the first chance is Brian Scrudland. As the siren sounds here at the Forum, a sliding defender blocks the shot, and we go to the locker room. After 40 minutes here at the Forum, it's the Habs 6, the Nords nothing. And Denny Savard, 2 goals in the period, a 6 in the 7th. And Courtnall with the 3rd. As Montreal just putting a cruising beating on the Nords. Excuse me. So Scrudland again. Second by the Cherry. This one he slams home. A one-time pass from Brian Scrudland, and that'll do. And it's 7-up for the Habs. They lead 7-0. LeBeau picks up the assist as Scrudland just got that beautiful pass from LeBeau, and that'll do. Yep, the Hockey Night in Canada contract with the Rogers about 10 years ago away from CBC. They sold the games back, but the broadcast never recovered. I mean, it's almost impossible to, when you're a legendary broadcaster, to lose something, to have the replacement look good. Although I gotta say, it would be like when CBS lost the football contract back in the 90s. Fox did a good job with the NFC, and they've done a good job ever since. But it was so weird the first few times you'd watch a Cowboy or a Giant game and it not be on CBS. I guess in the States, and I know this is kind of esoteric and all that, it was like when the U.S. Open Golf left NBC. They got it back, but it was just so weird to watch it someplace else. To think it was a business or something. Anyway, so 7-0 Montreal. We take 5 minutes off, 14 to go. The possibility of overtime is not looming large here. Scoring chance for Montreal. Quebec again can't stop it. Lefebvre, he'll shoot. It is going to be a point chance for Lefebvre. Lefebvre, blue line special. Oh, a nice save from Facette. Or Facet. And Quebec will clear it. We take 3 minutes off, 11 to go. Scoring chance. Quebec. Montreal's defense is a 6. It is not Joe Sakic. Sakic in alone. Sakic. Oh my goodness, that's not what Quebec needed. Back-to-back saves. Sakic with a gun. A huge save by Rasico. Sakic with a rebound, and Rasico is in the zone. He goes to an 8. Nope. ESPN does well with the NBA taking over for NBC, except for the halftime shows. They've always struggled with that. But that's why we have Chuck, Kenny, and Shaq. And Ernie. For those of you who watch that sort of thing. 11 to go. 7-0 Habs. We take 5 minutes off the clock. Going to be a scoring chance for Montreal. It's going to be Carbonneau. And he scores. It rattled off of Facette's pads for Carbonneau's third of the year. And it's now 8-0 Montreal. Carbonneau his third from LeBeau, and his third, and Courtnall. So this can't end fast enough for the Nords. And we roll a 1. 5 to go here in the third. Puck battle. We've still not had that fight. Agitator table. What's going to happen here? It's a goal chance for Montreal, as Quebec doesn't have one. It's Mike Keane. In the slot. 0 to 32. Oh my goodness, that's a 9 spot. When it rains, it pours. And right now, it's raining Molson. Keane, his first of the year. From LeBeau, his fourth. And Corson, his third. Wow. Blowout city. So the Habs tied Hartford, and they're just going to pound the snot right out of Quebec. 2 minutes gone. We're still not done. It's a puck battle. And it's going to be a scoring chance for Brian Fogarty. Quebec needs to shoot some three-pointers. Yes, they do. Fogarty in the slot. He scores. 0 to 46. He scores. So they're, at least they're not shut out. But that's no consolation. Brian Fogarty, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Gets his first from Guy Lafleur, who gets polite applause. And Tony Herkick, his second. So with 3 minutes to go, Quebec only needs 8 goals. And this one is over. Wow. LeBeau. So Louis LeBeau will get the Strudel special. There was no penalties in the third period. I'm absolutely stunned that we didn't have a fight in this game. So Montreal, 3 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 in the third. No one from Quebec is going to get a star. Our number 3 star is going to be Russ Courtnall. He had 2 goals. Our number 2 star is going to be Denny Savard because he had 2 goals and an assist. But our number 1 star is Stéphane Lebeau. He had 4 points. He got the shorthanded goal at 5:10 of the first and then pumped in 3 straight assists. The power play goal to Skrudland to start the period, Carbonneau at 13:50, and Keane at 14:55. And so Montreal just, wow, woodshed special. I said, oh. So that is the day in hockey. Both of the games were blowouts. The Bruins go to 4-1. They have a 3-point lead over Montreal and Hartford now. Buffalo 2-3 with 4 points. In Quebec, it's golf season. So Denny Savard for Montreal, the leading scorer, with 7 goals in 5 games. Our leading assist man, Craig Janney, has 8 assists and 3 goals. And Janney has 11 points in Boston's first 5 games. He is the leading scorer of the replay. Bourque and Savard with 8. Carbonneau with 7. Dave Christian with 6. And who was the baddest boy of them all? Pat Verbeek and Stephen Finn had 29 penalty minutes. Mike Huff 24 and Rob Ray with 23. Reggie Lemelin is the leading goalie in the league now. He gives up 2 goals a game. No one's had a shutout. So, that was the biggest win for Montreal, a 9-1 win, and Boston's 6-1 win over Buffalo is their biggest win. So here are the standings as we say goodbye to you for a Wednesday. Tonight, by the way, we interview a live episode of Digital to Dice as we talk with the creator of Digital Diamond Baseball. 7:30 Eastern time, I believe, is around the start time for that on Mr. Gardner's channel. So, with 5 games gone for everybody, the Bruins lead by 3 over Montreal and Hartford. And so the next time we get together for hockey, which could be Sunday if I crash out of golf, it'll be Hartford, Buffalo, Boston, Quebec, and then Boston, Hartford. So Boston gets the doubleheader. Actually, no, it'll be Buffalo and Montreal. Anyway, all right. Well, there you have it. Hartford, Buffalo, Boston, Quebec. And then Montreal's got to play. So Buffalo, Montreal. So there you go. We'll talk to you tonight to talk some Digital Diamond Baseball. And tomorrow we'll have some golf for you from Bay Hill. Until then, I'm Ron Juckett. Have yourself a great day, everybody. So long.